this on? Yes. Thank you, Roland and Colin, for your kind speeches and toasts. And good evening, everyone.
Good evening. Good evening.
My wife and I...
It's a little much.
My wife and I would like to thank you all for coming to our wedding. I've waited quite a while to be able to say that certain phrase, and it gives me great pleasure to do so today. There's many, many thanks in my speech, I'm afraid, so get used to it. It's a great start to our married life, having such wonderful friends and family around us, and we feel very honoured to have you all here today. We know many of you have travelled from distances such as the USA, you know who you are, Bahamas, Sweden, Italy, Ireland and Scotland.
Cornwall, yeah.
Not quite so far, but equally as important. We really appreciate you making the effort to share this special day with us, for your well wishes, cards, gifts, support, help, and everything else. So, Roland and Inge, I'd like to give you a personal thanks for providing the venue, food, all the expenses, and also to Mum and Dad for chipping in as well and finally contributing. To go on with a thanks to both of you, I'm very privileged that you're willing to give your lovely daughter away to me. I remember popping by around to your house by chance finding Roland at home after a trip we'd just taken, and nervously asking permission to marry Karen. And you very generously said yes. Shortly after that, I flew out to Italy the next day to meet up with Karen, visit a conference, and asked her hand in marriage. And she very graciously said yes. You brought up an amazing daughter, and I'm very lucky to be marrying such a beautiful young woman. I'd like to reassure you that I'll look after her, love her, and I'm very excited to be joining your family, even though I already feel part of it. On to Mum and Dad, Eric and Colin. Thanks so much for bringing me up for the last 29 years. I had to think about that one. And for making me the person I am today. For your support, advice, encouragement, and everything else that's gone with it, especially over the last 6 months. Excuse me. Karen, to my lovely bride, thank you very much for marrying me, and for all your hard work with everything that goes along with the planning, the coordination, and everything. It's been tough at times, stressful, but we're here. So, the last 10 years, like it was alluded to, we've been on different continents, doing different things, and we've been brought back to the same place, and I'm very glad that we were. I feel very lucky to be marrying you, and I'm sure everyone would agree with me that you look beautiful today.
Yeah. Woo!
You mean so much to me. I love you so much, and very much looking forward to spending the rest of my life with you.
Hey!
So turning to John at the back there, who's tucked away in the corner, trying to keep out of the way. Another thanks to you for your reading, your very good blessing, which as I said to you, was legendary in my opinion, in my words. Thanks for being such a supporting figure to us, leading up to the marriage, being willing to drive hours and hours to meet up with us to chat things through. We're very thankful that God is a part of our lives, and He has brought us together and helped us at every difficult turn in our lives together. So, turning to best man, best brother. Thanks to Dave, who's tucked over there at the back, being such a decent influence on me. Going up. Not really. Apart from the go-balls into the ocean. We've guided him in the right path, being such a solid, dependable friend to this day. And of course, the best brother Bjorn.
Definitely recording this, yeah. Definitely.
He looked after Karen growing up, stuck up for her. He was also a decent friend to me and a previous weightlifting partner many years ago. We shared many jokes together.
Do remember that, yeah.
I shan't say too much more. Thanks to the ushers, bridesmaids, all around. Martin, Mark, Ashley, Janine, Kayla, Melita, thanks to you for your help, for being there for Karen and for I over the last few years, and well, for many years actually, dates back quite a while. Other helpers, flowers, cupcakes, musicians, that's Pete, Jen, Steve, Lauren, everywhere, Melita and Brandon, collected the cupcakes, arranged decorations. There's a few people who couldn't make it today who I'd like to just make a special mention of. My auntie and Uncle Ron, who are too old to make it. So, my auntie Rhoda. Excuse me. And Uncle Val and Auntie Sue. So before I conclude, just like you all to be upstanding. Before I pass over to the best brother and best man, who I would like to encourage to make my life nice and cushy from now on, and not dig up too much dirt, I'd like you to all raise a toast to the bridesmaids.
To the bridesmaids. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.